be somewhere within there. More or less the same. As far as like the setup. At least, yeah, where it'll kind of like stay within it. That's what's cool about it. Dude, yeah, do a different trial. Yeah, do a different trial for sure. Probably do a different trial placement. Yeah, we'll go into the audio portion. Oh yeah. I think it did vary through it. Let's see. Probably on the other side. I had to push through it. I think it might. Yeah. Oh, you like a mouse move? think it might, yeah. They'll probably push through it. I think outside of it. Yeah, I'll let everybody go through that. Something like that. I think I did push through it. Looking back at it. Does sound like that, yeah. Probably push it through. Hey, what's up, Luffer? Hey, Luffer. How's it going over there? I just finishing up here as far as like editing this video. What about you? What are you up to? I just finished working on the audio portion of it. Doing good, nice. Which software do I use right now? I'm using Adobe Premiere. Adobe Premiere, along with like a lot of other stuff that's needed within the Adobe suite. What software do you usually like to use? I've used so many over the years. This is probably the one that I'll use like the most often, but it just depends. The cost? Oh, that's a great question. There's the one I have on is like kind of like the like a subscription thing, like where you have like access to like all the apps and everything that you go for with. I also like in college they gave us like the disc back then before like it was all digital download subscription based. You would get like the disc. I had like the older versions of Adobe as well, like in there, and I still hung on to those. I think it's like CS5, and then with that you can also install them directly on the PC and so forth. They're just older versions. They wouldn't be as like updated, but you could probably still do a lot with that. The thing I'm on, it kind of goes through it. I think it ranges on average from like $50 a month or so, depending on where you live. I think even less, depending on like if you go with like a promotion type of thing. And then I use all other types of software as well. How's your day? Pretty good, pretty good. Yeah, we did different things too. We had some music lessons that we were hanging out in. As far as like the one, that's another thing I'll do too, like as well too, like music lessons. Earlier in the day, we're probably gonna go maybe try to do some stuff outside in a little bit before we head out, and then yeah, and then took a break and then also came back in. I was like, I'm gonna get this video, and this is like just gameplay from last night. How's the family doing? Well, doing well. Everyone's taking it one day at a time. How are you doing over there? How's your family doing? How did I go live on the phone? I know I use like the YouTube app itself, like where you would watch videos, and I log into my account from there, and it gives me the option to do it. I don't know if you can do it right off the bat with like a newer account. I don't know if there's any type of like guideline or like criteria that needs to be met, but yeah, it lets me go live directly from there. I think there's like a plus sign in the bottom middle, where you would like if you're gonna upload a video, and it should say there like live. It should give you the option live. And then yeah, you can basically stream it from the phone. Yeah, that's what I'm using right now, the phone as well, on that side. And then I have like it open over here. It's pretty cool. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff you can do. I want to do that more too as well. Windows Clip Champ. Oh, I need to check that one out. I don't think I have seen that one. Yeah, even early on, I mean, I used to use like Windows Movie Maker and stuff, like in high school, like for different things. I think Premiere I started using a lot of in college, and then all throughout that. There's so many different types of software though. I used a little bit of Final Cut for different projects in college. We also would use. Actually, I don't think I ever used it in school. There's Premiere, there's Final Cut, there's Sony Vegas. I don't think I've ever tried Sony Vegas myself. There's also, I don't know if you tried it out, DaVinci Resolve. There's a DaVinci Resolve. I'll type it in here. Have you tried this one out? See, the one I'm using right now. Adobe. Filter here. Yeah, using that one. There's also I haven't played around with it in a while. I know it's really great for color grading too. DaVinci Resolve is another one too. That's really cool for color grading. I haven't used it in a while. I don't think I've actually used it on this setup, but that's another cool one that allows you to get going with a lot of stuff. Actually, I think there's like a free version, a paid version that has like a lot more stuff. That one I don't think is subscription based at all either. It's all once you get it, that's pretty much what you have in it. There's probably like updates that come in with it as well. We have this one. Oh yeah, it sounds your family's doing well. Nice, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. Yeah, we'll probably be pushing through it too. Do some other things as well. Need to charge your battery for the camera? Oh, nice. Yeah, I might start using this camera as well. I might even go back to a webcam for like streams and stuff. This one right here is usually the one I'll use also for all types of videos. So I might even take that one off, maybe bring back the webcam and just keep going back and forth with it. Yeah, how many batteries do you have for your camera? I know for this one I got, like right now, like when it's set up for desktop stuff, I'll have it plugged into a, yeah, one or now. Oh, okay, yeah, nice, yeah. For like desktop stuff, I'll have it plugged into like an external battery. So like it's still like a battery. It looks like a battery. It goes into the camera, but it plugs into the wall. And like the other end plugs into like a wall. It's kind of like an adapter type of thing, so that it can be on for like several hours, and you can stream with it with like using the proper cable and the driver and everything. You can use it as a webcam in general. That type of battery is also good for like if you're doing a long photo shoot or a film shoot or just something where you're going to be in like the same spot for a while. It's pretty lengthy as well. But even like mobile external batteries, like I'll have like 3 of them. I have one that came with the camera, and then the 2 other ones are like ones that I got like on Amazon. They're not like the original one, but it's still the same. It's compatible with it. And those 2 batteries also have their own type of charger. So if I'm like filming an event or like on a film set or something, where we're using these types of cameras, yeah, I'll just have more batteries charged up and stuff that I'll take. I'll usually carry a few of them like in the camera bag. It's pretty cool though. There's a lot of cool options though. Yeah, especially like if you're charging one up, you could be using one while the other one's charging and then going forward. I like the chargers too. They're like, kind of like docks where you can just like have them plugged in to like a wall outlet or like any type of outlet and have it be charging. See, a lot of these I think get cut out through these videos. Link. Oh, Discord. Yeah, let's open up Discord. Actually, I haven't gone on there in a while. Yeah, DaVinci Resolve's pretty cool. I've used it here and there. I know a lot of people will use that one as well as like their main editor. Some people will be on Premiere and then they'll bounce back and forth or they'll be like on another software. They'll maybe do their color grading in Resolve because of how like a lot of the features that it has, and then they'll go back into Premiere back and forth. And then some of them gained a lot of traction. Some of them use it as a lot as like their main editor as well. Let's see. I'm actually downloaded on this setup so I could have it too as a tool. I'll send you the link. And you know it's very just like a lot of these softwares like they use the graphics card a lot. So like now that you have the PC and everything with the graphics card and all that, yeah, you might get a lot of huge stuff out of it. I don't know how it works. I need to research too on how like the paid version. I don't know if the free version utilizes the graphics card. It might still. I don't know if there's like a limit to how much it uses. But there we go. With Blackmagic Design, I might actually install it as well. The cool thing, like my outlook on all types of software, is I always try to just see whichever one can be used for whatever tool. Like does that make sense? Like, I won't always get tied down to one. If there's one that I feel like I can utilize better for like a certain task, I'll use that one, and then I'll go back and forth with it. But I haven't tried using DaVinci Resolve on this PC. I used it. I think the last time I used it was on the Surface Book. Yeah, for sure, for sure. I used it on the Surface Book, and I use Premiere because it's what I'm most familiar with it. But I I'll sometimes run all different types of ones. The link, the real, yeah, that should be the real one. Yeah, there. Let me see if there's a where you would go to download. Okay, yeah. So where it says free download now, yeah, that would be it. Yeah, that's the thing that it's like really known for. It's that it's a free software that has so much like stuff in it. Like a lot of people will use it like if they don't want to use Premiere, like hop into any type of software for subscription stuff, they'll go to that one. Yeah, this one right here is the official link in the bottom where it says free download now. That'll get you in there, and then it'll tell you too. You see the buy online one is like $2.95 I think for here, and it'll tell you, which I haven't gotten that. I want to try the studio version maybe someday, but from there it'll tell you like if you're in the free one, it'll tell you like, oh, this is like if you want to use this, maybe like upgrade to it or something. I mean, it might tell you something like that, but it has a lot of stuff. Another thing it's known for is that it has like I think this thing called Fairlight in it. I don't know if I'm saying it right. That's used a lot for like visual effects and stuff within there. Like here in Premiere, you can do a lot of visual effects as well, and other types of software. Sometimes you might find yourself going back and forth between like other softwares as well, depending on what it is that you're looking to do. 255 for you. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, yeah. There's probably different ones. It'd be cool though if you try out the free one, see what you think. I might give it a try as well to see what else we can use with it as well. Oh, yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, you've been eating differently. You've been eating healthier. That's awesome. Yeah, it's pretty cool thing going to there. Going to the gym. Nice, nice. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. I wish you well on that journey too. I know that's a cool thing to get into as far as like eating healthier, moving around too. That's one thing I've been making a point to do as well, moving around daily and also going for a run, doing all that types of stuff. But the eating part too is a big part of it. I know that's one thing too that's usually tough for a lot of people. I know sometimes it is for me. It can be, and then it can be also simple, depending on how it goes about it. Let's see. We'll probably move in through this side. This is where we move through. Yeah, this is pretty much how I'll edit like the long form videos. The long form videos that you'll see on YouTube, I'll be editing them like in here, and then sometimes I'll create like a short version, and that will go like on TikTok or even like as a YouTube short. Sometimes I'll create out of the long video, I'll find like little parts to shorten up in that, or if I'm not gonna do a long video, it's just like a little part. I'll just go straight to the short version and go through there. The same way that there's Resolve too, there's a lot of different other types of software that I've used that like don't have paid versions. They're like free versions too that I could also recommend, depending on what it is you're looking for. We talked about Blender. Blender's pretty cool too. I mean, I use that. Like, I've used all types of like 3D animation software for several things, but that one still is pretty compact with a lot of stuff. Or it has a lot of wide stuff too. We're using it right now for a project, for a lyric video project, for a band I'm working with. Yeah, I'm doing like a lyric video for them, and Blender was heavily used in there, and then also Premiere, a little bit back and forth with it. What else? Yeah, like if you're ever into, if you want to do like some graphic design stuff, or you want to create like any type of thing, there's all types of options now. Even with photography, like if you're looking to get into Lightroom or another type of software like that, there's all types of stuff. Um, there was one called Darktable. I'll send you the link for that one. I like using Lightroom, but I think as another option, Darktable. I think this one allows you to process raw photos. I think a lot of them do now, probably, but that one will also help you with photography, kind of like some editing. Yeah, because what happens is a lot. Oh yeah, for sure, man. What a lot of people would do is if they don't want to be part of like any type of other mainstream software, like the subscription based ones, or they're looking for more free alternatives that they can get into. There's a huge wide option based on that too, because and even then, even me using like the paid versions and all that of all types of stuff, I'll still look at those softwares because you never know, there might be something in there that like can really help out, um, and work side by side with even the other stuff. Yeah, I remember using Darktable a good amount, and it gives you. I mean, I'm looking at the interface right now. It gives you like a lot of information on your image, from like it recognizes the camera you use, the pixels and so forth. Blender.org. Oh yeah, Blender.org. Yeah, yeah, that's the real one. Yeah. Oh yeah. They just recently updated not too long ago, to a newer version. But yeah, that's the website. That one is pretty cool, and a lot of these will use your graphics card too. That's what's amazing. Like if you have a gaming PC, it goes hand in hand with using all these types of softwares. Yeah, you're good to go for sure. Yeah, if you go into, I haven't watched that new film Charge. That one I want to check it out. Usually the Blender Studio will put out a film every so often that showcases like everything that was made within that. Blender is amazing, man. Like I've used Maya, I've used all these types of software, and every software has its thing. Maya's used a lot in the industry, like the gaming industry, visual effects. Well, it's used a lot for animation as well. But the thing is, a lot of these studios, like even like the bigger studios too, that you can think of that you see like in Hollywood films and all types of stuff, or the gaming industry, they some of them will even use like their own types of software that they have in house that's been integrated with like the other stuff. Blender's really set a mark on its own too as well in that space, from like indie game developers, indie filmmakers. What makes it so cool is how much stuff you can do in it all in one software. Like you can do visual effects, you can do animation, 3D modeling, 3D sculpting. You can do motion tracking. You can do 2D animation like in 3D. Um, Kind of like, I don't know if you've seen Into the Spider Verse, how it kind of looks like three dimensional. They I think they did it frame by frame with like other things, but to give it like that kind of cartoon shader look, like comic shader, you can do stuff like that as well. You can do a lot. It's really come a long way as well as far as like the different features that it has. Forgot new PC. Nice, nice. You were building his old one, and your friend put the pins on it. Oh, I see. Remember you set up in 3D? Yeah, yeah. I want to do some more stuff in there too. Probably like maybe in the studio platform. Maybe even do more things in there. It was pretty cool though. We were doing a lot of different types of projects within that. I remember there was a lot of different portions of it that kind of carry over as well. Yeah, it like varies throughout it. I think I'm done with this video. I might just add like some music on it because I cut the audio in a lot of parts, so it'll just be like a lot of silence unless I have it be like a silent film. I think I did that a few times. Shouldn't you see like the ending part? What video am I doing? This is just gameplay from last night for this channel. It'll be gameplay through that, like a long form video, and then from there maybe even make like a short version or like a short version of like one of the wins or something. I'll maybe dive into like another type of portion work for like this other thing I'm doing lyric video wise for this band I'm working with. Oh yeah, there's a lot of cool things you can do within there too. What else? I'll send another link of another. I think another Photoshop option would be. I've used a little bit of this one. This is an LCD with Affinity one. I think that one's like a one thing, and then when you're good to go on that. There's so many now. So many cool options that kind of vary through it. Oh, you know what's a cool one to draw and stuff? I use a lot of Photoshop stuff, but which was that one? Oh, I think I have the name off, but I think I might. No, what was it? It's something with a P. Let's see. Krita. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Krita, but it's this one right here. That's a good one for like drawing and stuff. If you have like a tablet, I use a drawing tablet. This one I've had since college, man. Like when I was like a freshman in college, and I'll probably get another one up here. So actually, I want to get one of the ones that you can draw like directly on the monitor. It's like they have like different tablets like that, like a studio monitor. But yeah, the pen's somewhere around here. You can use it as a drawing tablet. At one point, I was using that too as well for like the Surface. The visuals are in place. I'll probably just let through. Okay, yeah, I wanted to hear. Through here, yeah, this part will work. Here we are. Some of the stuff we like when we're playing is funny, man. Like when you hear it back, you're still like locked into the moment, and then you're like, "What? I don't remember saying that." Oh, I see. Okay. It's synced up differently. Visual wise, this isn't what's going on. That works. That works. Yeah, that works. That works. I'll do like probably like a cross dissolve. Probably just add like music on it. What do I say here at the ending part? Oh, okay. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. I hope you're doing well. We'll probably finish this video before we get going. I'll probably even do some more things too throughout the day. We'll play more games later on in the day. We'll be hanging out some more. 2:27 p.m. over here. Maybe even like a different camera angle. You got hit by the caliber, yeah, like right before he did it. That works. Yeah, because I don't think I do it here, right? Yeah, it kind of just carries out through it. Nice. Before I do the add the music, so I'll just watch it back then. I'll let it play. I wonder if it does count too towards it. That was fun though. It hit like the 825 mark. I think it can vary from like place to place. That's true, even for hearing the audio back. Let's see. I'll see if anything pops out. Maybe even create like the different ones, yeah. That Falcon Scout, man, I want to use it some more. Like, I haven't picked up anyone or anything with it. I've just mainly been using it to scan, like, around it, yeah. And it comes in handy with that, too. I found one, I was like, I'm going to go around flying, just, like, looking for something. I've seen some people, though, like, where you can, like, pick up a player, right? Like, when they're down, I believe. And then you can drop them through. It's only when they're down, though, right? Or can you get someone, like, just straight up? Like, even when they're standing. Like a vulture. Yeah, it might even push through it here. That's pretty cool, though. It's been a cool season so far. I know there's a lot of cool updates coming in and stuff as well. We played that through that like yesterday, and then even went through it here. Oh, that's when it was coming from up top. Yeah, I was like, I'm just gonna head up there. This is where we split up. I think it's yeah, it's always the chance you take when you split up. What does it show through? Yeah, I think it can vary, huh? Close in like yeah, like a little like a box fight area. I go down. Yeah, I go down here. That was funny too because I think he went down to that player earlier. Then I go down to that player, then he ends up getting the player. He's able to get me up, and then this is yeah, this is where he came close. I think he got hit by like a rocket. I get shot there. That's what does it. I do my best to hang into here. I'm able to get one down, and then the other one I think got me with something else. I like this skin though. I remember really going for this skin when it was available to unlock. I was like, I really want that style. You can buy a lot of cool stuff within there too. Oh yeah, we were laughing here because the character we hired, yeah, was just like just shooting nonstop. We were trying to figure out what they were shooting at with the auto shotgun. It was like an automatic thing. And then when we were coming up here on the team, yeah, luckily they started shooting that way. I don't know if they get off with you. Yeah, I think they follow you no matter where you go. Well, depending on the command you have them on. Yeah, there's some more games so I want to try out. Probably going to look through the library too and see what else we can install. Probably through there. Yeah, watch it back through it. They'll probably come into like about an hour. I think it varies too. Utilizing the trees. Yeah, I think you know what. Now that I look at it, I think it was like oh, okay, it was the hammer. The hammer came into it, brought him in. Oh yeah, dude. I remember this one went on for a while. A lot of movement into the building, out of the building. I don't think I used the hammer last night. I hadn't been using the hammer in a while. I think it kind of like aligns me more into just like focus on fighting straight up. If someone like moves out with it or whatever, I'll just do my best to track them. I think that's what happens around right here, or in this area. Yeah, just trying to line it up. I know they changed it too, like throughout the season. They've what's it called? They've changed like the pacing of it, right? Like how many it has in one as well. That's pretty. Yeah, that's pretty cool though. What I like about this map is that it has a little bit of everything. I wonder how it's gonna look next season. Like the different map changes it's going to have. My cousin loves the gas stations. Anything that has like an explosive type of item, he loves. He loves just like blowing things up. If we come across a gas station, he's like, shoot the tank, shoot the gas, shoot everything that can explode. Yeah, I think that works. I'll probably just add music for like the dead empty spaces or just playing throughout. And then upload this one here shortly. And then create like short versions out of it. But that's pretty much the process with a lot of these videos. I remember early on, like when things were closing down a while back, with going into lockdown and all that too. Yeah, I remember when we were playing games and we were like, doing other things around that when we could. I was yeah, it was fun. It was fun like putting together like a video of like the previous gameplay session or anything like that. I did it a lot because it was just fun to look back on too. Like oh, it'll be cool to have it there. Look back on playing with friends and family. But and then seeing other people into it as well. It's like oh, that's really cool. That's neat. So even with like the video editing process, it's one of those things where I'll try to like approach it like if like telling the story almost from beginning to end type of thing. From like this, from the time you logged on. I might even get more in depth with it too. Like maybe even start off with like a more of an intro thing where showing more of the process of like getting on, logging on, that type of thing, and logging out. Maybe even add like different angles. See what you think as well that you would like. Music wise, there's a lot of cool libraries, music libraries. There's also like, I mean, I'll probably create some original stuff too as time goes on, even through it for some of the stuff. I've done that before for some videos. I think where it carries it out through. YouTube itself has a good library as well. If you're ever looking for music for your videos, they have a pretty nice library of lots of music under the studio section. You can go to there, and it'll pull up like all types of music. You can search by like mood, by genre, by if you go with genres, you can go with the pacing, sound effects. Some of these I might even put into there. I like this one. Well, that all sounds cool. A lot of pad type of stuff. Okay. Let's see, I'm gonna add that in. Maybe to this side. Where it puts it in through here. Probably go with one track. Or at least within that one. There you go. Now it's just about balancing out the levels. Probably choose some of these sections. sometimes what you see in audio too is like little portions that might need like a little boost level wise or a reduction. I think that works. Sure, what's the other track? Yeah, I might actually roll with that one. I'm gonna extend it. There's a cool tool here to like extend it. Let it do its thing. Yeah, I like that. I like that try, like a space ambience type of thing. Yeah, if you enjoy this too, we could probably do like another stream later on of capturing the screen. You know, like if we were playing a game but with video editing, that type of thing. We show you the process behind that, and then you see the video finish once it's uploaded, or you know, even in real time, but also once it's uploaded. You'd be like, hey, I remember making that. I think that works. Time to save and export, and then we'll create like a short version out of that. There we go. Awesome. Let's see. That works. Go through the side. Good job, everyone. All right, we'll go to. Let's title that to know what it is. 8 minutes and 25 seconds, 16 milliseconds. Yeah, I'll go through there. Cool. Yeah, we wait. I think with export too, it depends on what you're doing. But yeah, it helps. I think I have it set to hardware encoding, so it's using like the graphics card to get them out. Render out, I got 1440p, 2560 by 1440p resolution, 60 FPS. Should go through there too. Yeah, if you ever have questions watching this, and you ever have questions about like, you know, setup wise, different settings on any software or in game or just anything like that, yeah, I'm totally here to help. I'll do my absolute best to give insight on like how I approach things on my end and experiences I've had and stuff. It's pretty cool. I can talk about that stuff all day. Really, like I literally could. I have done it. Where I have to like stop myself, like be like, all right, it's time to move on to something else, because I've already skipped like a bunch of stuff for the day. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Where it varies throughout could help. 68%, 69. Yeah, it's going pretty fast for 1440p. I think a lot of it has to do with like the native, like the footage resolution to begin with. I upscale it, but the footage itself is set to like another setting. We'll go through with like an upload in a little bit. Give it time to process as well. That's what I'm gonna start doing. That was fun. I'll still make like a short version right now that we can put up. That's pretty interesting how it goes through it. Yeah, we're just saving the video now. That'll probably be the video I put up here in a little bit. I'll upload it, let it process, and then in the meantime, what I do from here usually is I'll take the long form video, like this finished one, I'll bring it back in, and then create like a short version of it. If you edit your videos and you can do that, you have like your long form video, and then you can get like little short clips from it, like little short segments from it, to put into like other apps or just different things you would be into that are already like finished and polished how you want. If there is no long form video, sometimes I'll just grab like a short segment from somewhere, whether that's like a live stream or uh, just footage that's already in there that has been captured. Yeah, every project has its approach, different approach. For these types of gameplay videos, yeah, it's usually the approach I'll take. I do want to experiment with some more things, though. I do have some ideas with that. That's finished there. Nice. I'll start uploading it through here. Let's see. Yeah, it might have been it where it was seen. There it is. Oh, yeah, it's a faster upload now too. I wish I should title this one. Let's see. It's coming through here. Hey, what's up, Luffer? You're back. Nice. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out. We just finished the video. I'm just uploading it now. I'll probably let it sit to process, and then it'll be up there. In the meantime, I'm going to probably edit a shorter version for other stuff. You're going to play FIFA? Nice. That sounds fun. Yeah, I've been wanting to play FIFA or a game like that. Let's see. What can we title this one? Who's coming out through here? Actually, we'll grab this thumbnail. Oh, I think okay. I'll call it gas station party with some other stuff in there. No, further. So something like that. That works. That works. I like this song. This one's pretty cool. Nice. That is completed. Good job. Good job, Luffer. Good job, everyone. Let's see. Now I'm going to bring it back in here. I'm going to do something else with it. Probably create a new sequence. Yeah, we create a new sequence. The only difference now is instead of being horizontal, like a 16 by 9, I'm going to do like a vertical layout. It'll just be like a segment through. I'll still edit it like in on 16 by 9, but then I'll convert it to like a vertical aspect ratio type of thing in a little bit. It's just about like choosing the parts that you want to go in from here on out. Oh yeah, I think it will push through it. So I'll probably create with that one, maybe even go back to it. Or yeah, okay, that's what we'll do. We'll shorten it up to that side. For this portion, yeah. We'll carry out through it. Oh, okay, that's what he had meant. Yeah, it was like the other one. I see, I see. Ten, 8, 11. 10, 8, 11. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, even looking at like the time like in game too can help with getting like the time code right. That's pretty cool. As far as like getting the timing down or like knowing where you're at in it. I grab the ending portion. I'll insert it where where it'll go. I think as it moves through. Okay, yeah, it'll be insert through. That works through it, yeah. It's at a minute 15. You want to chop it down to like at least below a minute. Yeah. These speakers and things. I usually speed up through parts that I could like that would be good to speed up through. You could buy yourself more time like that too. like a smaller portion with it, right? Yeah. Yeah, we got it down to 40, 48. Yeah, 48. That works. I'll change the layout now, like to vertical, basically. 1080 by 1920. For this one, I think I'm gonna go with like 2 layers on only. Because I'll do 3. Frame. I have this cool preset I made that allows me to like kind of fill in the background and blur automatically. I'll apply it to like the back layer. So now it kind of like fills it up. It duplicates the video and then just kind of, does it within that. Sometimes I'll zoom in too. A lot of times I've been zooming in like that. Relaxing away or something. There we go. I'll say that one through, probably title it, and then even move that one into it as well. Probably won't be any. I think something like that. Something like that works. I think where it gets like Yeah, that works. I think now, like, so yeah, that's just like taken from like the long form video we did earlier, and then that could be uploaded on another platform or here as well, and then any other platform as well. That's pretty cool. I think we'll export it throughout. Probably add like a title or something up here on top. Nice. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It was fun. Usually I'll be working on like different things within here. Probably reorganize some stuff too as time goes on. Yeah, if you ever have any questions about stuff, I'm here. Let's see. This one moves into it as well. Yeah, there we are. There we are. Yeah, I'll probably be finishing this up, uploading it through, and then we'll be working on some more things as time goes on. Take care, take care. I'll see you on another video, another stream. Thank you for hanging out. I will see you later. Take care.